People sometimes ask me, Charlie, why did you write that book, God's Law, the Only Political Solution? Well, the reason is that I see America as a nation in decline. And I want people to understand what it is that's causing our decline and what we need to turn our nation around and stop that decline. As I look at America, I see a nation that was once the greatest creditor nation in the world. We loaned more to other countries than any other nation. Today, we're the largest debtor nation in the world. We also used to be a great manufacturing nation, and now much of what we consume is manufactured in other countries. The result of that is that manufacturing jobs, good paying jobs, are getting harder and harder to find. I want people to see that everything that's wrong with America is the result of disobedience of one or more of the 10 Commandments. Why did God give us the 10 Commandments? It's because God created us. He, better than anybody else, understands our nature. And our nature is that we tend to be sinful, selfish, and self-centered. There needs to be laws to regulate what we do so we don't harm ourselves and each other. And that's basically what the 10 Commandments do. They guide a nation in a positive direction towards peace and prosperity. In the book of Deuteronomy, Moses gave the laws to Israel. And when he gave the laws to Israel, he said, now I offer you today a choice of blessings or curses. You'll be blessed if you follow this law. It's just the natural consequence of following those laws that the nation is prosperous. And then he said, but if you choose as a nation not to follow these laws, you will be cursed. And the curses are listed there in Deuteronomy. As I look at America, I believe we have been a blessed nation. And now we're a nation falling under those curses that are listed there. What is the purpose of government? It's listed in the book of Romans, and the purpose of government is to reward good behavior and punish bad behavior. Our government does just the opposite. We tax those who are productive and give it to people who are non-productive. And that's not just taxing the rich and giving to the poor. It's taxing all the working people and in many cases giving to the rich. You can think of examples like all of the energy companies that have recently gone bankrupt but taken huge grants from the government. Those grants have made many people rich and basically been a transfer of wealth from working people to wealthy people. You know, our founding fathers founded our nation on the principles in the Bible and on the 10 Commandments as our basic law. As a matter of fact, the main law book they used was Blackstone's Commentary of the Law. And Blackstone said that any law not based on the 10 Commandments has no validity. That's what our founding fathers believed. I want everybody to see that everything that's wrong with America is the result of disobedience to God's laws. And we could correct everything wrong with America by getting back to obedience to God's laws. We need to stop the government as being the chief instrument of theft in the United States. I'm Charlie Fuqua. I've written the book, God's Law, the Only Political Solution. My website is godslawforamerica.com.